Hey Trailmen, Troop Master Chad here, and I hope you guys are all doing well while you're in quarantine. Summer's coming. Hopefully we'll get back together soon and be able to do some fun stuff and resume our meetings and actually go camping. That would be pretty sweet, huh? And I just wanted to, I'm messing around today outside enjoying the weather. I thought I would show you something kind of neat. And I'm going to make like a camping rocket stove. I showed you the rocket stove I made out of bricks. That's it right there. But that rocket stove is not very portable. So what I want to do is show you how you can make a rocket stove while you're out in the woods. Now you do need a drill to do this. So this maybe is something you could set up at a campsite and do. But I'm going to make a rocket stove out of this log right here. Okay. This one right here. Small, it won't burn for very long, but it will burn long enough for you to cook something on it or warm something up a little bit without making a whole campfire. And I'm going to use my cordless grill to make this rocket stove. Ideally, I would have probably an inch bit or an inch and a quarter. I have a 7/8 inch bit, which is might be too small, but we'll see. So we'll see how it turns out. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take my drill and I'm going to drill a hole straight down pretty close to the center of this log, and then another hole in this way to make an L. The way the rocket stove works is air comes in through a hole down here, the heat will travel up through the hole through the center, and the heat will come out here, and this is where we can cook. And this log will be the fuel for the rocket stove. So let me try and make the hole down through the top first. Okay, I didn't show you all the drilling because it's boring, but I've got a hole, 7/8 inch wide, maybe an inch wide hole, going down more or less through the center of my log. And now I need to drill a hole going from the side that'll meet that hole. Doesn't need to be exact, just has to be pretty close. So my drill bit went down about that far. So I'll make a little mark. I know where to start, and I will try to meet that hole down through the center with a hole going in. All right guys, I got the second hole drilled. So here's my hole. It's kind of hard to see because of the light. You can see this hole joins with this hole. So now going through my log, there's an L, okay? So this hole that goes down, this is called the chimney. And this hole that goes in this way, air goes in and fuel goes in, just like in my brick rocket stove. So this is the chimney, and this is where air and fuel can be put into the rocket stove, okay? And they call it a rocket stove because sometimes when that thing really gets going, the air is flowing up through the chimney, flames will shoot out 3-4 feet above the rocket stove, and it makes a whooshing sound like a rocket engine. Sawdust that came out of the log when I was drilling the holes, and I've stuffed it down in the hole. I don't want to plug the hole because I want air to be able to travel through. If the air doesn't go through, this isn't going to light. And also, it's ideal if this hole faces the direction that the wind is coming from. So wind will blow into this hole. You want as much air as possible. And I know the wind is coming out of the northwest today because I took a little bit of the sawdust. Oh, now the wind has shifted. So now the wind is coming out of basically the west today. So the hole is facing pretty good. So let's try and light it. All right guys, I finally think I have the fire going. It Took me a while, to be honest with you, and I think it's mostly because of how small the hole is. I think if I had an 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch diameter hole, it would have gone better. All right, guys, it's about 10, probably about 10 minutes later, and I'm just having to keep feeding little bits of twigs and dry leaves and whatnot into the holes here to keep it going. And what I really want to happen is I really want the log itself to catch on fire, because once the log itself catches on fire, it's just going to keep going. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone and gotten my little pocket bellows. This is a great thing if you're going to go camping. This will help. Let me show you what it does. So it's telescopic. You can fit it inside your pocket, right? I got 2 of these off of Amazon, I think, for like $7 or $8. And what I can do is I can just put the end of it into that hole, and I can blow into it. Probably 20 minutes after I really got it lit and going on its own. And the heat coming off the top of this thing is pretty substantial. All right, guys, so this is what it looks like after it's been burning for about an hour, and it's pretty much used up. But this is something that you could do while you're camping. You could use it to make heat for yourself, and you could actually cook on this. You could boil water, you could put a little fry pan on top, you could fry whatever you want in there. That's called a rocket stove, and maybe we'll make one of those this summer. I'll show you guys how. All right, hope to see you guys soon, and stay safe and be good.